morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bridget.
I'm Wendy.
And this is Flickin' Beans. So how are you?
Good.
Okay.
I'm good. Just kind of have been having a lazy weekend, which is nice. Except that we stayed up till like 2 a.m. on Friday trying to watch the Tyson Jake Paul fight, which was a disaster.
Doesn't it? I don't know anything about it, but it seems like from what I've seen on social media that, or my Snapchats and TikToks, that people were really rooting for Tyson.
Yeah, for sure. And it didn't, he didn't look good.
He's old.
I know, but like he fought like 4 years ago and he looked a lot better. But 4 years might be a lot different being like 54 to 58, you know? I don't know.
Stop saying that because I'm 54. I don't want to look like shit in 4 years.
He doesn't look like shit. He just doesn't look like a 27-year-old boxer who he is standing next to, you know?
Right.
Problem was that Netflix couldn't handle the volume.
I heard that too.
So we started watching it right away and we were fine. Of course, they had like 2 fights that we didn't care about, you know, because we didn't know.
Oh.
But we watched those and all the pomp and circumstance and all the talking heads thing. And it finally gets to like the women fighting, which are like the only real pro fighters on the ticket. Then it starts buffering.
Yeah.
And I realized, everyone else was waiting to get in there because they didn't want to watch the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
Or whatever. From then on, we had trouble watching it. And then I just got so stubborn that I was like, I just want to see it already.
So stubborn.
We stayed up until like 2 a.m. till everyone else had been done watching it. And then we watched it. And it was really disappointing because we've been waiting all night to watch it. And it was kind of a letdown.
Man.
He did fine, but he didn't really seem like he was trying very hard, or he got a couple hits early on from Jake Paul and it knocked him out. He wasn't doing good. 7 Brews Christmassy. I got German chocolate, which I haven't.
And I got the pixie stick and I got a free drink and they gave me a large.
Yeah, which the large is there, large and in charge.
Very big. And light ice because I said I needed extra energy.
This is delightful. It's very rich, but yum.
Good. Well, I got the Breve version because I know you like.
I do.
All right.
I want the fat. So we're just doing a one for this time. Because
One for.
No second movie. Because we did Cannibal the musical, which is quite a trip.
I thought you'd love it.
I wanted.
You didn't?
I didn't.
At all?
I mean, there were definitely like moments, but for the most part, I felt like it wasn't that funny. I don't know.
No,
I know.
come on. Well, while we discuss it, you might change your mind.
Okay, maybe. I really wanted to like it. I definitely thought certain parts were funny, for sure. I just maybe was in a weird mood when I was watching it or what. I was also sleeping.
Oh, yeah. I've done that so many times with our movies.
Yeah, and you're like, maybe I'm
when
just
I
tired.
save it until Saturday night to watch it.
I didn't hate it. I just thought I was gonna love it like I loved Hedwig.
Oh, Hedwig. I think I love the songs in this. I think they're very well done, and especially with a freaking overture at the beginning that takes little snippets of all the songs. That's classic Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Cannibal the musical is like 1994-ish.
Trey Parker and
and
Matt Stone.
South Park fame,
Yes.
and Book of Mormon. This is also, there's Mormon themes in this as well.
And there's aliens.
There
are aliens. I didn't realize this because I haven't watched South Park. He puts aliens in South Park peeking out. Like little Easter eggs there. At one point, the snowman had an alien head.
Okay.
I only got
didn't catch that.
I didn't either, but I only got it from IMDb.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that would be fun to watch it again and try and find those.
Yeah.
I love the South Park guys. I'm a big South Park fan. Yeah, one of the songs, I think the one where he's like, it's a
Spadoinkle Day.
Spadoinkle Day. They play that at the end of every South Park episode, the melody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's like a little crossover there. But
the word Spadoinkle was just a filler word until he could think of a better one. Everybody liked it.
Yeah.
Leave it in. I like that they use it throughout in their dialogue.
Yeah, that part's cute. I do like that he's like, my heart's as full as a baked potato.
The sky is blue and all the leaves are green. The sun's as warm as a baked potato. I think I know precisely what I mean when I say it's a spadoinkle day. And as I ride with my girl, she's my best friend in the whole goggles high, with eyes full of hope as we aim for the sky is blue and all the leaves are green. My heart's as full as a baked potato. I think I know precisely what I mean when I say it's a spadoinkle day. When I say it's a happy go moinkoli lucky spadoinkoli day.
I love it. I
Yeah, maybe
love
this is
it.
going to be one of those where we talk about it and I'm like, oh, maybe I did like it.
Right. It's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
The only cannibal convicted in Colorado.
It's in the U.S. First or only in the U.S.
I'm not sure, but I want to say so.
I think I read that. It's the only person that's actually been convicted in the U.S. Or the first, maybe. I
What
don't know.
about the ski team from the movie Alive where they ate each other?
Were they convicted of cannibalism?
I wouldn't, and I don't know why he would be either. He had to do it to survive.
Yeah, because nobody believed him. They thought he killed him to eat him.
Well, yeah. One guy totally had a hatchet wound to his face.
Yeah, and never died.
He never died?
He comes back several times. The guy with the hatchet in the face?
Yeah.
He comes back at the very, very end when she's saved Cannibal Guy from getting hung.
Yeah.
The guy pops up again and like
Hang
scares
the
him.
bastard, hang him high.
I like we know when his eyes pop out that we can go home.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
The show is over, which is so funny. Tom Segura is a comedian that has a bit about, isn't home the best? Why do we go anywhere?
Yeah.
You're always just
True.
ready to go home. The only reason you go somewhere is so that it feels better when you come home.
Yeah.
And that's what that song is kind of alluding to. You're like, oh, get some entertainment, but then we know when it's time to go.
Yes. I was just going to say that's called being an adult.
Yeah.
Just no. I'll stay home like we were talking about. No, it's a weeknight. Basically, they're trying to go, they're miners. They're trying to go find gold.
Diggers.
Diggers.
As the trappers call them.
Yes. They go the wrong way. Basically, they're in snow until all but Alfred dies.
Yeah.
The gang that he's traveling with, there was a comment that they're all gay. And then it was like, of course they are. But I don't know why that is even a thing.
Yeah. Well, the only one that ever expressed any interest in the women was the younger guy.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Well,
just want
one was
gold.
a Christian.
Oh, yeah. Heavy Mormon.
Yeah.
And I thought that was funny when he was trying to tell the Indian who he was, and he just got out the Book of Mormon like they would know what that was.
Right.
But
Well,
maybe they do. I don't know.
the Indians were Japanese.
Yeah.
He hired Japanese foreign exchange students
Really?
to play them. That's funny. The horse, Leanne. And I do love that song, When I Was on Top of You.
So let's build a snowman. We can make him our best friend. We can name him Tom. We can name him George. We can make him tall. Or we can make him not so tall. Snowman. We'll have a happy face, a happy smile, a happy point of view. If you build me a snowman, then I'll build one for you. So let's build a snowman. We can make him our best friend. We can name him Bob, or we can name him Beowulf. We can make him tall, or we can make him not so tall. Snowman. Hey! He'll have a happy face, a happy smile, a happy point of view. You prove me a
Fucker's gone completely nuts.
snowman, snowman, snowman.
Leanne was named for Trey Parker's high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
They were engaged and she cheated on him.
Oh, no.
That's where she'll
off
let
horse.
everyone ride her. And there's a lot, and I'm sure, because I had this on DVD back in the day, I loved to listen to the commentary. And apparently during the commentary, they just get drunker and drunker and drunker. And he says a lot of derogatory things about Leanne. During it, she left him for an a cappella singer.
Okay.
He wasn't a famous guy then.
Right.
And he's like, just wants to stick it to her. And I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
You're still mad? The real Alfred Packer did build dollhouses in his jail cell to pass the time.
Okay, I wondered what he was doing.
They
never really explain it.
Who builds dollhouses?
He's just sitting there like with the wood, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. You remember Moon, where he was like, he didn't remember building?
Yeah.
What? How did you get it there? There's no moon wood.
Wow. What for? Like, we also in Hereditary, she's a dollhouse builder. Minnie.
Shut up. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Forget my comment. Who builds dollhouses?
Well, I was just going to say.
Someone does.
People in movies, but I don't know anyone in real life.
I would like to. I would like to, and then shrink down and live in it.
Have you seen the Friends episode where Monica inherits her great aunt's dollhouse that she wouldn't let her play with when they were little?
And then they play with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she doesn't let Phoebe play with it because Phoebe tries to bring like this huge dog. Anyway, then Phoebe makes her own.
Phoebes. There were 15 different horses playing Leanne. None of them looked alike.
I wondered, I kept getting confused, but I didn't put it together that they were different.
That's hilarious to me. I don't even know. The movie has a Cyclops. Which, I mean, it's not an eye in front of his head like you think of a Cyclops.
Right.
It's very Homer's Odyssey.
Yeah.
Guy squirts pus out of his missing eye.
It's gross.
How does that, that's not something that can, well, wait, no, I'm not saying it's true or not true, but I'm saying if you literally did have eye pus, it's not going to shoot out.
No. The only way that it would shoot out is like if you had a boil or something and you like popped it. Then
it still wouldn't be that much.
No.
It's like hitting the people he's talking to.
It's like one of those squirty flowers that clowns
for real.
wear, but it's his
for
eye
real.
and he's like pumping it.
That's so gross.
It's really gross.
The pus I read was actually cream soda.
Okay.
Which I also hate. So just no, don't pus on me.
I was wondering what the Cyclops was going to be like because they kept mentioning it.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe it might actually be like a monster, but...
Well, kinda. He was huge.
He was huge and he squirted at you, so that's pretty gross.
That's disgusting. They had fake beards.
Mm-hmm.
And so the beards were like, Trey says, as soon as you put on the beards, it immediately puts you in a bad mood. They did not like them. But since then, they have fake beard days at the South Park offices. That's fine. Do it. That's great.
Yeah, I can imagine they're uncomfortable to wear, but fun.
Yeah.
I think I could maybe do a mustache.
Yeah.
Like a whole beard.
Yeah. What do you think about beards without mustaches? I know. Why are you going to shave one part and grow hair on the rest? It's Abe Lincoln. There's a guy on the news that does the weather, little guy. It's probably why. He started growing a beard with no mustache.
Yeah.
And he even made the comment, people are calling him Abe Lincoln. Shave it. Yeah. I don't know. It's a hard thing because when the beard grows in and looks good, but it's that beginning phase where you just look like an old drunk.
Yeah. It's not good.
No.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of beards in general.
No.
They're kind of like...
Kind of hides your face.
It hides your face, which for some people, I think that's an advantage. That's why they want to have a beard. Hides your double chin.
Yep.
So that would be nice to be able to do that, I guess.
Oh my God. I've witnessed such trauma.
From people when they shave their beards off. Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have done that. And it is the chin.
Yeah.
Oh man. I hate long beards. I hate scraggly beards. Chest hair.
I don't mind chest hair. You don't have a lot of food stuck in your chest hair, you know.
Gross.
That's what's gross about beards.
You don't have to comb it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hair tattoo. Remember that?
I bet that somebody has gotten like a 5 o'clock stubble tattooed on, I think.
Woo-woo! Coffee break! Let's talk about our beans.
Hey Bean Flickers, have you followed us yet? We are on Instagram and Facebook at Flickin' Beans Pod. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave us a review.
Oh my God.
That's probably happening.
Maybe it's like the eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
And they make little cuts in your eyebrow?
Yeah, if you do the microderm or whatever they call it, microblading, that's what it is.
God, that sounds awful.
And yeah, it's like little tiny cuts. I don't understand how that doesn't permanently work, but you have to get it done like every few months.
So here's a thing that nobody knows. There was, I don't know if they still exist, a group of people called the Ainu. It's like AINU, Asian. I want to say Japan based, but I could be wrong, where they used to put mustaches on girls.
Yeah.
Using that technique. And it's ridiculous looking. Whoa, why? What? Why would you do that before they get married?
Okay.
Research.
I was going to say, I would love to know the story behind
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's a thing. Like the Aborigines would tattoo their lips or, down their lips or whatever.
Yeah, what about that
Under their
tribe
chin.
that has wooden
The lip spacer?
thing? Yeah, it's like when you gauge your ears, but they do it with the lip.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
Yeah. It's like how it has to limit your functioning.
Yeah.
Even the long neck rings.
Oh, yeah.
You take that shit off and you're fucked.
That looks cool, though, at least.
Well, it looks cool, but it doesn't.
I was like, I guess it's all, beauty is subjective.
Yeah.
Of course, but like,
For
to
real.
me, like, I kind of understand the neck thing. It makes you look big and regal and like
Yeah,
royal.
regal. Yeah.
The lip thing doesn't do anything.
No.
I feel like that would be in the way and I don't see the beauty in it, but
Yeah.
I'm not that culture. So they obviously.
Yeah. I think it's bigger the better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't like gauged ears either. And a lot of people
How do you even eat?
Soups only.
Soups. Yes, the tribal soups. Wow. All right.
Anyway,
Back
I
to
digress.
the movie. Wow,
So-
we really went all over the world there.
We did.
Oh, God.
So yeah, they get in a bad way and one of them dies accidentally or just somebody.
Oh, he gets shot.
Yeah.
That one guy shoots him because he is fucking annoying.
Right.
He's the Let's Build a Snowman guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best song in my opinion.
For real?
I like that.
He
could
it's a great song.
He can be tall or not so tall.
The funniest part about that Snowman song was he got in that hole and started tap dancing. And then way later, I think it was Matt Stone saying something to the effect of, I'm still stuck on how did he do that? Well, how did he tap dance? It's just ridiculous. He was like the person with the very sunny disposition who irritated the fuck out of everyone else. When you're dying from frostbite, etc., and you've eaten your shoes, the last fucking thing you want to do is build a snowman. I get it, man. So that was your favorite song.
Yeah, that was my favorite scene, I think.
I just liked all the songs because they were very well done and they reminded me of other different musicals, except, the lyrics were ridiculous. But the songs themselves, I liked all of them better than Let It Go. Put it that way. Can you imagine getting excited to go to a hanging?
Yeah.
That they did that.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's that far off. I mean, I just watch people beat each other bloody on Friday.
Yeah.
So.
What a job that is.
Yeah. Oh, man.
What's your job? I get punched in the face willingly.
Right. Mike Tyson kept saying this line of, I do what most people try to avoid their whole life. For
reals.
Yeah. But I think humans have a fascination where, as much as we don't want to admit it, maybe on an individual level, we're violent.
Yeah, we are.
And most of us aren't violent in our daily lives anymore. I think we kind of look to see it in other things like action movies, video games.
Yeah.
Sporting events, our most our most popular sport in this country is violent.
Yeah.
You're just running into each other and getting each other concussions.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And
so it's-
spectators aplenty.
Yeah. How many true crime podcasts have you listened to? You
For
know?
real.
So if I would go to a hanging, if I didn't have true crime
Hang the
podcasts,
bastard, hang him high.
maybe I wouldn't, but I think I probably would.
You would, because it would be, everyone else would go.
Exactly. Everyone would be talking about it at work on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah. Around the water cooler, around the water jug.
Around the horse trough. I
The
don't know.
horse trough, exactly. Speaking of horse trough, horse trough adjacent, I bought some of those robot fish for my cat.
Oh, yeah.
God, that cat just annoys the fuck out of me.
Which one?
The kitten. And I was like, it must like water. It'll take the stopper out of my bathroom sink and walk around the house with it. Why? What are you doing? I can't keep it off the counters. Forget about it. It's not happening. Anyway, that wasn't really horse trough adjacent, but I made it that way because it had water.
Yeah.
Earlier, I mentioned the movie Alive. That was kind of in the trivia of the movie on IMDb that the first thing that they ate was the butt.
Yeah. In this movie, they're like, I don't want to start with the butt.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a great place to start.
You're a butcher. Butch. I loved that. I think I would start with the butt.
Yeah.
You know, not like the rectum, but some nice meat. And I don't eat meat, but if I was starving, if you were starving,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you'd go for it.
Yeah. I mean, if I felt like there was a chance that I was going to make it out alive.
Yeah,
If I felt like I was definitely dying too, maybe not. But they still
Yeah.
had hope, I guess.
I guess.
Especially when they ate the first guy.
Yeah. But they had a fire. They didn't cook it. They just
Yeah.
eating it raw. Matt Stone had a freaking foot,
Yeah.
and he's like gnawing on this foot. I would not eat the foot.
No. We
No.
don't eat the feet of anything else, really. I mean, some people eat chicken feet, I guess, but
Oh yeah, you're right.
for the
We're
most
traveling
part-
around the world
Yeah.
again. It's not here. Thank God. Foot. Pickled pig's feet.
Also something I would not eat.
So gross. Animals walk through their own poop. If you ever buy for your dog like those hooves, they smell like shit.
Yeah.
Literally. Shit. Don't get a pizzle stick though. You know what that is?
Yeah, that's a wiener.
It's a bull's
Yeah.
and it reeks. It smells like piss. Put the two of them together, man, you're like a truck stop restroom. Gross.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a funny visual of like chewing on the foot. I think that's the humor there. But I thought it said the same thing about the butt. When
Yeah,
were
they
like,
did.
Don't eat the butt. I was like, no, that's exactly where I was.
Yeah.
Ever, like
You don't have bones to
smoked a-
deal with?
Yeah, there's it's a big
Smoked
muscle.
butt?
Yeah, smoked butt or pork
Rump
butt.
roast.
Yeah, rump roast.
What do you think it is,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So that's where I would start too.
yeah.
I've heard that goats or cows or whatever, the tastiest part is eyeball. But I don't know
Do
if
you
I
see
could-
me just staring at
Yeah.
you with mine?
I've never eaten it. I bet Matt has. I feel like of all our friends, Matt might have eaten an eyeball.
Oh, let's ask him because he was really gung ho about that dead pig on the table.
And he was going on about how the cheek fat.
Cheeks. Oh, I've heard that about cheeks.
Yeah, but it's like such a small. I mean, maybe that's why.
it's a delicacy.
Yeah, because there's not very much.
Yeah. But you just squeezed your own cheek,
Yeah.
which is very different from a pig's. I'm like going, they don't really have cheeks. It's got to be just kind of wherever along between
Jowls.
their eye and their mouth.
Yeah, they're not like like a human has like chubby cheeks. A human
Yeah.
cheek would probably be better.
Yeah, sure would. A little fillet of cheek. It'd be way more tender than the butt.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have, a soft, squishy butt.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it's probably got more muscle in it than.
Yeah, it's one of the bigger muscles, right? Gluteus maximus.
Oh my God. So, yeah.
S&P down the hatch. Sorry.
No, I was just trying to figure out what S&P meant.
That's a Letterkenny reference.
Oh, okay.
But I mean salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
When they go on and on about how the right way to cook a steak.
Yes.
S&P down the hatch.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you gotta argue about how to cook a steak. Anywho. Yeah, what else you got?
I don't think much else.
I think it's a movie worth seeing.
Yeah, there's speaking of South Park, there's a point in the beginning where you hear Cartman's voice. And you're like, what? That was before Cartman was a thing.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess I don't know when South Park started, but I want to say it was more like late 90s. Like, I think this movie was before South.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
If you are like a South Park person, you'll notice some of the inspiration or the crossover between this and some of their other work.
I'd like to listen to the commentary on this movie again to hear the eventual slurring of the speech of Trey. And at one point they stop, and it is said that they went for a beer run because when they came back, like the volume changes.
Okay.
That's how I am after a beer run. Woo! I used to think that was the most fun part of a movie, is just hearing the backstory from the people who made it. Mm-hmm. So I wish they kind of did that, more on like Netflix when you want to watch a movie and you should be able to choose. I want to watch it with commentary. Mm-hmm. That would be very cool.
Yeah, I wonder if that is a thing anywhere. Like if you went into the, like where you change the language or the subtitles.
Oh, that would be so fun.
You could just put it in there and be like, I want to watch it with commentary.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Come on, people.
Come on, Netflix, get it together.
That's right. Goodness. Do we have anything else?
No, I don't think.
Did we do it?
I think we did it.
We flicked some beans.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hang the bastard, hang him well. Send his sorry soul to hell. Let his neck bone snaps will know. Then the cannibal won't be killing anymore.
His face will turn red, then purple, then blue. We'll watch from up here to get a good view.
And when his eyes bug out, we'll know it's the end of him and the end of the show.